Now, let's dive into the Dreamiverse and treasure from your quests. All things you found. The things the folks at Media Molecule left for you in MM stuff. That looks fancy. Where's nice for it to go? Well done, dreamer. Dream shaping is now yours to explore. Simply head to the main menu. A tantalizing new batch of quests has appeared. Complete these to unlock more home space editing tools and win some prizes to decorate with. Okay, let's go wild and change the look of the entire space. Give it some atmosphere. What else can we change? How about some music? Sounds wonderful. Feel free to potter around and spruce the place up, or head off and practice your skills elsewhere. This is where my imp keeps track of all the imp quests you've completed and the ones you've still to try. If you're ever short of something to do, just come here or visit my imp in your home space. So, you want to learn the ropes of dream shaping, but you don't know where the tools are on the shelf. Welcome to the Dreams Workshop. Have a browse of the tutorials, masterclasses.
I hope you've got your imp under control. I've got some spectacular tricks to show you, and some that are just all right.
Welcome to the Dream... Now that you've had a peek into the Dreamiverse, there are some new options here in the main menu. Ah, a nice little spot to show everyone your best self. And a place for your fluffy, impy friend to live. Make yourself comfortable. Here's where you come to customize your imp. This is just a small selection. There will be lots more soon.
I hope you've got your imp under control. I've got some spectacular tricks to show you, and some that are just alright. In this tutorial, you'll master the basic controls you learned in the home space. But this time, you'll have the full freedom of edit mode. Use the video player to play through the tutorial steps. Follow the steps carefully. It's not just about getting to the end, it's the journey that counts. So here we are. This is where the magic happens. Edit mode. The row of buttons you can see is the assembly menu. That's where you'll find all the tools and modes you need to construct your scenes. It can be opened and closed by pressing the square button. You won't need it just yet, so go ahead and close it with square. Somewhere in this scene I've hidden a puppet, which we'll need in later tutorials. I've left some clues to help you find it. Use the camera controls you learned in the home space to investigate the island. Here's a quick reminder. Move around the island using the left stick. Push it left and right to move sideways, and up and down to move forwards and backwards. Use the right stick to look around the scene. To move up and down in the scene, just hold L1, then push the left stick up and down. Use the left and right sticks to look around the island. If you go flying off in the wrong direction and lose your bearings, don't worry. Just hover over the mode icon in the corner of the screen. In assembly mode, the icon is a puzzle piece. Here you'll find a camera bookmark that'll take you back to where you started in the scene. Select it with X and you'll be back in familiar territory. Can you find anything here that looks like a clue? Once you've found the clue, you're ready to move on to the next step. Press the arrow button on the video to continue. Did you find that clue? It was on the back of one of those shapes. Looks a bit like a rocket. I do love a cryptic message. Why don't you look around for any rocket-related goings-on? Ah, look over there. On that island in the distance. Those shapes look a lot like the ones in the clue. Go on. Fly over there and check it out. That island is quite far away though. A good opportunity to practice using the grab cam. Do you remember how to do that? To use the grab cam, just hover your imp over an object you want to go to, then hold R1. Your imp will grab onto the object. Now push up on the left stick to zoom forward. the faster you'll move. Once you reach the island, release R1 to stop using the grab cam. Make sure you're looking right at the cylinder and the cone. The grab cam is a powerful tool for navigating scenes. In fact, it's so powerful, you could easily get lost in the scene if you accidentally grabbed the wrong object or zoomed out too far. But you can get back to where you started by using the camera bookmark. Just hover over the mode icon, then select the camera bookmark with X. If you need to re-watch any of the tutorial steps, you can. Use the skip buttons on the video player to move between tutorial steps. There's also a button to rewind 10 seconds if you miss something. Start the next step when you're ready to continue. Think back to the first clue. Now, that looks pretty good. Hey, look at that. Another clue. It's a molecule. I know because I put it there. Just play along with me. Why don't you look around with the right stick and see if you can find another molecule? There's one, over there by that island. You're hot on the trail. But before you go zooming over there with the grab cam, there's an even faster way to zip around scenes. Hover your imp over that orange cube in the distance. Now hold L1 and then press R1, the grab cam button. You don't have to hold it or use the stick this time. See? Told you it was quicker. L1 is a very special button. You know the way that on a computer keyboard, holding down Shift changes what some keys do? Well, in Dreams, holding down L1 changes what the other buttons do. For example, holding L1 while using the left stick makes you go up and down instead of forwards and backwards. That's not all it can do though. You'll learn lots of L1 shortcuts as you play through the tutorial. Did you find the next clue? That was... Right.
surfing. Here we can explore the Welcome to dream surfing. Explore all that the Dreamiverse has to offer, organized into playlists to help you find what you like. Presenting the epic adventure.
Okay, great. You're here. Brilliant. Let me tell you a story. Like all great stories, it's got action, laughter, a real mean bad guy. And the most important ingredient of all, music. I'm Art, and I play the double bass. The greatest of all instruments. You know, I used to think I was the best, the bee's knees. But actually, I was really down in the dumps, and then some. Rock bottom, the baddest of bad places. If it wasn't for this dream, I would never have come back. The dream felt so real, but now I can't really remember it all. It's kind of fuzzy. Like my helpers, those fuzzy, fluffy imp things. They made me remember the things I didn't want to. Like Layla and the band. First album with a proper label. We were going to hit the big time. About to play our first major gig at the Cherry Tree before I left. Sometimes you can only really see clearly in your dreams, like a light has come on in your mind. Show 'em what I mean, Impy.
Hon, you have to tone it down. You're drowning out me and the band.
Tone it down? Why don't you all tone it up? I'm the only one trying here. You want it toned down? Fine. I'm gone. That toned down enough for you?
Is he okay?
Yeah. Like I said, I was in a bad place. But it wasn't always like that. Layla and me, we were best friends. We've been playing together since we were kids.
That's Deepak. Don't remember dreaming about Deepak. He was my little robot that lit up. Well, till his battery died. Now you feel, DB. Dad's briefcase. I was never even allowed to open the boring thing. Francis and Eye Patch Foxy, what are you doing in there? Oh, me and Layla used to play with them all the time. Francis could smash anything and Foxy was a super duper sharpshooter. You were the best. Always made me want to play. What happened? Hey, little buddy, where were you going? I remember this place. We could play in here for hours. Our magical fantasy land. Swing, where are you? Swing, you in there? These things, they were my mum's. Part of her prize collection, which are kind of broke. Lance Swing, get back here. You're not supposed to run away from me. A crow. I don't remember there being a disgusting crow in my dream. Get out, you conniving corvid. Go on, get away. Oh, I hated crows, since one of them pecked out Fox's eyeball. Layla and I convinced ourselves that they were all controlled by one giant evil crow called the Thornbeak. Oh, for... Long swing, get back here! Why? What's going on? Impy, maybe you should be careful with that thing.
No. Foxy! Francis! Watch out! It's Thornbeak! It's trapped Lancewing! Let her go! Let Lancewing go!